Hi, can you hear me? What's your opinion on role queue? Are you in favor of role queue or are you against? Do you not have a microphone?
Hello. I don't think it's good. Takes possibilities out of game, and yeah, that's it. Like there are very many comps you can't play anymore, and they do it just to balance the upper brackets, but I think it could be done in other ways.
Yeah, I agree. It's really restrictive. Takes away so much freedom, and ability to make your own composition. Honestly, I don't understand why they added this.
To balance the game. I mean, it will work, but the question is if it is worth it. And I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying, it'll help them balance the game. I never understand the argument. Like, The game was already very well balanced, you know, in my opinion. You did have some
Yeah.
heroes.
Well, I understand why they do it. Every time they try to balance the game, there were more flaws coming up and so on. But I don't know.
Roll lock is basically the result of 1 year's balancing failure.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. It basically is, but I still don't think that it's good. Like, it works, it will balance the game more, but I think it takes the possibilities out of the game.
Like for me personally, I really would want to run Wrecking Ball with Mercy and then 4 damage heroes, and I really enjoy that. And this thing takes it away. Are there any specific compositions that you wanted to run before that you can't run?
I don't know. I mean, there were many quad tank, goats, dive, and so on. I mean, dive will become stronger now because of the roll lock.
Yeah, and the thing with goats, right? They wanted to get rid of goats, I think, but it's like it wasn't even a problem in most of the player base wasn't playing goats.
Yeah.
Hi Mooncatcher, what's your opinion on roll lock? Hey Mooncatcher, are you there? Are you in favor of roll lock, or maybe you're against? So I mean, this is interesting because so far we've had almost I haven't seen any positive reaction to roll Q. As from what I've started playing on the live version, on the PTR there was a lot of positive feedback, right? But you would expect positive feedback because everyone who's playing on PTR wants these changes. That's why they're playing in the first place. Whereas on live, maybe we can get more of a unbiased collection of viewpoints. And so far, it's been quite negative. This guy is saying it's the result of 1 year's balancing failure. And I don't know if I agree with failure is the word. It's a result of 1 year of people demanding this, and eventually Blizzard gave in, right? I mean, they started working on it, according to Jeff, 1 year ago. But he kind of gave in to people's demands, right? First, they made LFG, and LFG was really good. I used it many times to find groups. If I wanted to play 2-2, I could do that. If I wanted to play 4 damage, I could also do that. And LFG, even in Diamond, was populated enough that I could find people. Hi, Victor.
So listen, dude. The pros and cons of 2-2 are simple. The pros is if you get a high rank, everyone is actually playing what they know to play and can play. If you're on plat, there will be everyone just picking DPS because it's fun and fuck up the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole debate about the pros and cons of Rollock.
I agree with you. Like people are going to be messing around. It's kind of like smurfing, but they don't need to buy another account. They can just
No, it's not like kind of smurfing, because have you played on the PDR server?
yeah, I played a lot, like 10 hours.
Yeah, the system right now is not like that clear. You don't know how you actually get ranked, because I lost, like, I was playing tank. I lost like 4 games, won only one, and I got ranked into 3,600 with Reinhardt. Yeah, I'm a Reinhardt main on my main account, by the way. So I got ranked 3,600, and my main account ranked at 3,850. So it was, yeah, quite similar, understandable. On DPS, I got ranked 2,900, understandable. But on healing, I won all 5 games with every time gold healing, and I got ranked 1,900. And so you can't actually build a Smurf because the rank system is way much different.
Yeah. Do you mean it prevents you from smurfing because
What?
does it kind of prevent you from smurfing because it places you into the rank that you should be? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
But I think what people can still do is they can play a character they're very good with, and then they can swap to one that they're not good with, even within the role.
Yes, but they play on the similar level. If they are not good on heal, they will play with not good DPS and not good tank too.
I'll just give
Or similar good.
like for example, my Widowmaker is like silver or gold level, and then my Doomfist is like diamond or master level. So a massive difference.
Yes, sure. But if you want like to play this game, you and you, oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. How to build a Smurf? You mean like if I want a Smurf, I just play Widowmaker and I get ranked into silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but there's like no point because everyone will be having a highest account, and yeah, you just play on your highest account and you can just expect that there are no that much Smurfs. I mean, or you're trash in this game and you will be playing with many Smurfs, I guess, because you will be very low placed on every 3 roads.
Yeah.
That will be a con, I guess.
And
I
then
don't care. I mean, like I'm quite a high rank. Things happen. Things don't happen that much up there.
but
I
do
mean,
you,
yeah, sometimes
Just-
there's like a top 500 Smurf or something like that, but not that often.
but do you think like overall it's going to be a good change or a bad change in the long term?
For the beginning, it will be cancer. It will be pure cancer because of as tanks, because of the people picking DPS just to have just to be DPS. They don't will play the DPS the team actually needs. They will play DPS like retards, and they will play DPS just to have fun, I guess. Not taking it serious. It will be like they will pick DPS so they know they get the DPS. It's like the same people that picking like the 3rd or the 4th DPS if you all already got like 2 DPS. You get me?
Yeah. It's
like the people they see that they're already 2 DPS and they taking a 3rd one because they like to play it, and now we'll have like 3 DPS, but we will have at least one guy can't play DPS but doing it because he can pick it. Yeah.
And also you can also have even the healers they can DPS. Like they can choose not to heal, right? They can just DPS.
Yeah, that's true. It will be on plat. It will be hard for a few plat players to get out of plat. But I think if you have a team, or if you play like 666, it will be. Oh no, I mean if you play in a 6-stack, it will be easy because 2-2 meta is like you only. The communication is the key in the 2-2 meta. It's not like I don't know. There are weird meters like 4 DPS, 2 healers. You don't actually need communication. It's just pure destruction. But if you know how to talk, you can just reach easily mid diamond with a 6-man team. Like giving callouts and focus targets.
Yeah. I was stuck in diamond for a really long time, and then until I tried stacking, and then stacking got me to master.
Oh yeah, I was stuck in. Well, I think like a year ago. Yeah, a little bit more than a year ago. I was like stuck in plat. But I was playing Zolo all the time, and then I started to play in groups and actually use my mic and give like callouts, and it worked brilliant. I didn't change like my play style, but I could make people know what I'm about to do, and that is changing a lot in the gameplay.
You're a tank main, right?
Yes, I'm a Reinhardt main.
Yeah, it's really important with Reinhardt, I think, to communicate.
I think everyone who has the skill to be like a Reinhardt plat player can reach masters easily just to start communicate. But if you don't have like the skill set of a plat player, yeah, you don't even need to try to talk because you will be stuck in plat.
You know, it's weird because Doomfist is kind of the opposite. He's like, you don't need any communication.
Yeah, it's the same with Reaper and some playstyles of Genji if you don't like have a nano boost or something, because they're flankers. You don't need to communicate that much as a flanker. You just do, and people see if you don't like with them, they know that you're flanking.
Yeah, I feel like I actually went up in rank a lot when I disabled voice. I mean, I didn't disable it, but I just muted everyone else, and I put the chat on hide so I couldn't see the chat. Because people get really toxic sometimes when you play a damage hero.
Yeah, it do be like that.
It was just so distracting. So eventually, I just turned it off, and it ended up helping me a lot.
Yeah, I mean you can do that with Doomfist, I think, easily, because yeah, like I said, you don't need that much communication with that one. There are not that much DPS heroes. You actually need to communicate many things. I mean, I think you need to communicate with Ashe a little bit and with Mei a lot, but like the others, I don't even know. I don't think so. I mean, I barely see people in my rank playing DPS and actually give many callouts. The most time it's actually like me or sometimes the healers, but the DPS are just doing damage. But the tanks usually communicate the most, because like go forwards, or if you're making like if you're creating like space, you need to tell your people that they actually see and know that you're creating space and they work.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's hard to get. Like sometimes people play really passively, even if you push in, they don't follow up. It's hard to make them push in.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm just screaming at them.
Yeah, I understand.
works, sometimes it don't. But if it don't, I mean, you just lose the game. It's you know from the beginning that you are losing it. You can see it if people like in the chat, and if you ask them to go in the chat, they sometimes don't even go in the chat, or like they don't even try to communicate with you. You'll be like, "Hello guys," and no one is
Hello.
like 500 people are in the chat. Yo, what's up?
What do you guys think about the roll lock?
It's gay.
I hate it.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
it's,
like it either.
it's a joke. It's good. What is your rank?
Right now it's not even good on this.
No. I mean, like, what is it? Come on, your highest
Right
rank?
now, right now, I think like last season on my main I was like 3.4. I'm not good anymore.
What? 3.4?
Yes.
And now you are?
Like that's right what I am right now. Like my best I think is like 3.8.
Oh,
3.9.
okay.
But like I think like I like it. Like I understand that the pros are happy to get rid of goats, but like I think it's like kind of boring because like now you're forced to so you can't like see fancy compositions like triple DPS or something like that.
No, fuck triple DPS. It's not boring because with 222 you can actually make more combos than with other compositions.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like the classic Zarya Hanzo,
Yeah.
or Zarya Nanoblade. You can have like Shatter Visor Nano. You can make way more compositions and way more playstyles. Like you can actually play. Wait, how is it called? I forgot it. Like when
But like I also I like at the time I actually kind of enjoyed watching the Stormquake quad DPS. I think it was really funny to watch.
yeah, quad DPS is fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I played it a lot on this account.
Yeah.
I'm actually not a DPS player, but I managed to get up on 3,000 something. I don't know anymore. Maybe it just was 3,000, even if I'm
Yeah.
not a good DPS.
So I'm guessing you're against roll-lock then, Avarisha.
Like I like it in like in normal game I like it, but like in a pro player like I'm not the biggest fan. I see like the pros and cons. I like understand it and like I feel for the pros like they're tired of playing ghosts, but like I also like to spice things up a bit to make other things than just
Yeah,
ghosts.
you know what the con is? Do you know the team Blockfuck Vendetta?
Yeah.
I hope for them to come into Overwatch League because they were
Yeah.
like, Infinite was like a cool new combo and
Yeah.
something new, but now they will not like enter the because they basically can't play 2-2. They only work together because they're one tracking the heroes they play. They can't actually play anything else, so it will they will never show up anymore.
And it's like 4 DPS can be viable, you know, against certain things.
If you play it right and like you're against the right composition.
Yes, I mean like I used to play 4 DPS against goats, and it was working very good. Like especially with May Reaper, Pharah, and
Reaper
Hanzo.
Pharah.
Yeah, it
that's
was
great.
Yeah, against goat. It was a goat killer. So basic. But I don't know if it would work like that in the pro.
I also used to use those three heroes and like mainly play. I also like kind of like Mei sometimes.
Yeah. Mei too.
I have a belt.
Cool.
Oh, don't slap me.
Very expensive belt actually. Do you want to know the brand?
Are you from
which one?
India?
Do you guys want to know the brand?
Yeah, come on, tell me.
It is called Afghani Gucci.
But I'm thinking like into some hey. Thanks for the
Afghani
talk.
Gucci. Very expensive.
Cool.
Afghani Gucci.
So, what's your opinion on Roblox? Are you in favor of it?
Roblox? Roblox? You
Yeah,
say
okay,
Roblox?
gotta go. Bye, guys.
Roblox is fun. Good game. Lots of young people, but that's okay. I also young. I only 22.
You're only
Yeah.
22.
How old do you think I am?
You sound around 16.
16? No, I 12. 13.
You're a bit young for the game, no?
No, I 13. What do you think about Roblox, my friend?
I'm very negative about it. I think it's restricting too many things, taking away my freedom.
How dare you?
If you're talking about Roblox, I don't want it. But if you're talking about the game Roblox, I've never played it, but I guess it's like Minecraft.
Wait, hold up. Hot Red? Hello?
Oh no, it's you
Hi.
again.
What is your opinion on Roblox?
Not my cup of tea.
Huh? Cup of
Not my,
tea?
yeah, not my style of game.
Oh, I like it. Good game.
Yeah.
Do I have a belt? Do you want to know the brand?
No, thanks.
Okay, I'll tell you anyway. It is called Afghani Gucci. Hello, Hulk.
You're a funny
Do
guy.
you copy?
I read you, man. I read you.
Okay. Do you want?
So where can I buy one of these belts? These Afghani belts?
It's called. You can go to the web and search. You search Bonsi Body. Then you click a link and download, and then you get a free Afghani Gucci belt. It is totally free. Okay.
It's totally free, like a trial period.
No. Bonsi Body is totally free. I mean Afghani Gucci belt.
So what's the benefit of this belt? Is it very tight? I can keep my trousers secure.
No. Not like that. It gives you power.
Is it like a
It
special
makes
power
you
belt?
strong.
Yeah.
And you can fly.
You can fly, like Superman.
No, more like Hulk.
Oh, okay. I'm already Hulk though. Do I need this?
No, I don't think so.
It might not fit me, when I transform.
No, it will break, I think. If you transform to Hulk. From Mr. Boner. Or whatever his name is. Bye. Have a good time.
You're a funny guy. So do you have any other types of clothing, or is it just belts?
No. I only have belts. Afghani Gucci.
Hi, Japanese guy. Or is it Chinese? Special characters. Hi, electi.
Greetings.
Yo. I have a belt. Do you want to know the brand of it?
I suppose.
It's called Afghani Gucci.
So, do we discuss the Rolo?
Yeah, what's your opinion? Are you in favor or are you against it?
What's your
I thought-
opinion on the Roblox, my friend?
I believe that's really stupid idea because in the quick matches, for example, you can't really decide what your teammates are. So, for example, like if you have 2-2-2 rerolls locked, and you have two shitty tanks, or at least one who can just do his job, you can switch to be a third tank and do the job correctly. That can lead your team to fail because of one person. So I believe it's really annoying and stupid idea because you have to hop, and it's the game of who lost faster to pick the correct characters, I presume.
Yeah, you can no longer like make up for your teammates if they're
Also, you can't do the correct Wumpa combos. For example, having 3
Combo
tanks.
combo.
Yeah, you can't have 3 damage. You can't have 3 heal, and it's really stupid because it's narrowing your vision and possible gameplay style. I really hate Blizzard going that way. They going the same as they do in the Heroes of the
Dude, be
Storm.
quiet. No one is listening.
In the Heroes of the Storm, because they making every character
Bye, guys.
narrow damage
Every time.
of.
yeah, they're like restricting your freedom, taking so much of your freedom away.
Yep, they making the game more blank, and yes, that sacrifice to the side of balance, but I don't think that's kind of good idea for the gameplay, because not everyone want to have strict rules in competitive play.
Yeah, for sure. It's like people
And
want to play the
sometimes
game. Yeah.
sometimes can do a lot of damage. For example, the hog, right? And you can use some tanks to have a meaty bruiser class to deal the damage, but he can handle some of it as well.
Yeah, it's like you have different types of tank, right? You have disruption tank and you have blocking damage, and even within the damage role you have different types. It's not like you can fit them into these different categories.
I don't really understand any idea behind it. I try to make some specific point of how they come up with that decision, but from player point of view, that's nowhere to be logical.
I feel like they kind of just buckled to demand from part of the community who was very vocal and really wanted this, but they don't represent the majority, you know.
Well, for really, if you want to have the locked groups, you can do it right here, for example. Make a party of random people joining up. You lock the, how it's called, slots, right? And you will have what you want.
Yeah, exactly. They could always use LFG anytime they wanted to.
Yeah, it's not really hard. It's coming into different languages, for example, and you're not stick to random dudes who in 90% of time doesn't use the voice chat. And if you are so hardcore player, but you can be hardcore player in the arcade game, but whatever.
Apparently, they're going to bring a new game mode to the arcade, which is called Quick Play Classic, which you can play unlocked, right? But I feel like it's not. Yeah.
Sorry, continue, please.
I feel like it's not equivalent to what we have now. Like we want to play the game competitively, you know, not just in arcade.
No, I mean, the whole game is arcade itself because there is no good physics and logic at all. So
Like,
I
what
don't
do you
see
think
why
about
people
What up?
arcade?
Vikings.
Yeah,
I want to report for Bad Battletech first, and then we'll discuss the rest.
I reported you, man. I already done it.
Oh, thank you for
Are you
that.
trying to get a name change? Is that
I
why?
love it. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Okay, listen. Why is roll Q fucked up? I'm gonna tell you this. You cannot switch when when you have 2 sucky DPS in your team. You cannot decide to go 1 tank and an extra DPS that can actually carry the game.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's cool.
So that's the thing. That's gonna be a problem. It's gonna fuck up the entire comp, but it's okay,
That's
you
the
know.
thing.
People are leaving. Why are people leaving? So now they release a Sigma, but this fucking game is gonna get a stigma on it, okay? Because it's gonna be terrible. But it's okay, I guess, because I'm a pocket mercy anyway.
I believe they could lost some sort of
I've been
amount of
playing.
players.
I'm not sure if it's a lower rank or higher rank, but I've been playing this game on like certain accounts on PTR, and it's terrible to play PTR. It's like unplayable. Like people pick DPS, but they fucking suck. Like hello, you know, if they have like roll luck and people like underperform, like sometimes people are willing to switch. Like they can admit that they're sucking as a DPS, and they'll go play tank. They play a mediocre tank, but the DPS that can actually carry the game with the healer still like win the game for this. This now it's gonna be like a fuckfest. If the DPS is gonna suck first round, it's gonna fucking suck second round, and it's GG. It's over. They just destroy the game, but you know. In this case, the good thing about this is all the fucking bad players that always get carried can't carry anymore, and they like lose a lot of SR. I hope that it's like the SR is gonna be like support tank rated, I guess, and then like the DPS that sucks is gonna stay in bronze, and then like you know, I don't have to suffer anymore.
But you will suffer because the 2 shitty DPS will lock instantly, and you will have to play without.
No, nowadays it doesn't. If this is gonna be like role dependent of your SR performance, I don't think it's gonna be sucky. It means you'll rise above the SR that you're stuck in, and the problems with the people that are really sucky in the game and like stagger you and like actually keep you down will stay down, but you will actually get up there.
Oh, you mean the ranking system right
Yeah,
now?
the ranking
Okay, on the type of character.
Exactly. That's the
Oh,
only.
that's horrible shit. Because, like, if you play good, and I don't think you will stuck only to one type of characters, because sometimes team demand 2 tanks, 1 tank, depending on the map position and whatever.
It depends, but that's because they wanted to stop the meta breaking, you know? We've been having fun, like, if you're playing low elo to, like, plat, you can just have fun. You can literally go 4 DPS, 1 healer, and 1 tank. You can do whatever you want, it works. In higher rank, where people actually know what they're actually doing, there's a chance they will go goats, because why? It's a fucking broken meta. There's a new goats, though, there's goats 2.0 if you really want to play it, and it's roll locked as well. Just play Orisa Hawk, play May Reaper, and play Moira and Ana. It's gonna be breaking the game, or Brigitte as well. It's just done. You can just fully CC them. You can even add a Doomfist instead of the Reaper. You can full CC the team. It's gonna be the new League of Legends 2.0. It's just CC everybody. The new game. This is why I actually just starting to like dislike this game. Is because of the CC they're putting in. A Sigma is a new CC champ as well. There are like so many CCs. They nerfed the ultimates, I like that, but from my point of view, the ults can have CC. But every character has so much CC. Like, this is a shooter game. It doesn't meant to be like fully CC people. You're immobilized most of the time of the game.
Yeah, I just like the amount of card control. Like they're adding so many stuns, and even Sigma has got a new stun with his rock.
As well as ultimate. Don't forget about that.
I know. It is not fun to play tank. This is why I decided to become a Mercy main. Because you can fly away. The amount of me playing tank and having a fucking fat Zarya just laser beaming through me and fully CC me because of her slow as well, because it has a slow. it is not fun to play as a tank anymore. One of my friends is tilted because he's done with this game. So he's done. He said, I quit Dota because of CC. I went to League because they had less CC. They removed Cleanse, like one of the biggest CC removers. And then they added more CC. Now I come to Overwatch. They said like, okay, there's no more CC. There's enough. It's balanced now. And all the champs that are released afterwards are all CC champs, like literally all of them. You can look at here that all CCs afterwards, like that Jeff legit said, we're not gonna add CC in the game. All of them have literally CC. What do you call it, like anti-health or whatever? It's just fully CC. It's really bad. Like they're ruining the game by adding CC. They're like thinking people spam a lot of ults because ults are actually skill shots, but nowadays it's easy to farm ults. They nerfed it, I get it, but there's still no balance. Like it's not for the tank players. It's not fun with CC. You're already slow, so they're gonna they nerfed the slowment, but I don't think it's gonna work. Doomfist is triple CC, just it's not fun to play against him, or like with him it's fun, but against him, no. It's yeah. That's why my choices are on Mercy and Moira. I can do whatever I want. I can just get away from that CC. I don't have to deal with it.
So, would you say you're gonna play less of the game because of role lock, or are you gonna play more? Maybe.
I don't know. I barely played this season on this account. That's the reason, though. I get a lot of toxic people just reporting for no reason. I don't know. People are just salty and toxic nowadays. And they report you for everything. I got some accounts just forced rename while the names weren't even toxic. It was like really random letters, just like random letters. It's just bullshit. I wouldn't play the game less. I think if it comes to a point where it's too much CC and like my peak here is like 3.5 I think now. And I think if it's gonna be stuck because of like the rollout just being fucked up by people not being able to play DPS, or like not be able to communicating as tank players, because in my opinion, if you play this game, you're mandatory to have a mic. How can you communicate with a team about ultimate status and using types of flanking without a mic at all? This is why Find a Group comes in, like finding a group, but I think they kind of patched it now for like max, so you're fucked anyway.
You'd be surprised. You can get away without using microphone. Like I play a lot of Duelist, and you don't really need any communication with him, because you can play.
For example, like Orisa Hawk, you know, it's like if you don't have a mic, it's fucked. It's not.
No. I'll be honest. Orisa Hawk, you need to just sync your mic. If you see that Orisa, if I'm playing Hawk, and I see the Orisa suck, I know that I need to save my hook the next time if they suck. The problem is a lot of them like use them.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, one of the players, I mean, the Roadhog needs to be smart, you know?
Yeah, but I think this game has to have communication. Like, they need to like force mic uses, because why? In my consider it's toxic. People just basically, if you're not using a mic, you're already throwing the game. In my opinion, you're legit throwing the game. I have people that like, you know, I talk a lot. Sometimes when I game with friends, I talk a lot. And it's like, dude, I said I know that I talk a lot, but when I'm playing Focus, you just notice a difference about the gameplay as well. So it's like, just keep the constant communications, give callouts. You know, there's a lot of people in the mic like they're like spamming and just screaming as well. Like, yo, there's someone behind. No, I always say there's 6 people what are behind in this game. There's 6 behinds. Like, where do we need to look? Just give a call, like, yo, he's behind the door. Like, if you don't know the callouts in the map, because a lot of people don't, just say like, yo, he's behind the window. Or like, you know, we will look at there. That's the thing. Like, there's no callouts, and like, there's no way to say like, yo, there's danger nearby in this game by a hotkey in this game. And that's the thing. Like, the mic is mandatory. I wouldn't care, because if I play, I can do support whatever I want. And this guy's right. If he's a Doomfist main, you can do whatever you want too, because you can just punch in and be like having a Zenyatta orb on you and be safe.
Let's see what will happen if you have locked on DPS.
Yeah, true, but you know there's even a oh lol, I can't pick anything.
I can pick.
Are you fucking kidding me? I legit can pick a character.
Yeah, we can pick.
2-2-2, I guess.
I think I can do. No, it doesn't let you pick.
No, we're
I think
not
you can.
allowed.
Yeah,
I
we
think you can
can.
leave the group. Maybe you can leave the group
Wait,
and be picked.
No. Let's see what will happen. Okay.
Well, we're just gonna get kicked for an activity.
I'm not gonna get kicked.
Yes.
Feels bad, man.
Huh?
I ain't gonna
Okay.
lose my endorsement.
Yeah, same.
That's
Listen,
wonderful.
this is the problem. That's actually a bug in this game, and I've been abusing 2 of them. One of them is like just going into lobbies and people looking for smurfs and boosters and go in there. And as soon as they start the game, you leave the group and you get in the enemy team by somehow, and you have an easy game because they don't deserve to be the ranks, to be honest. Another one is just making a lobby, and when people like you go in and the roles are locked, you could just leave the fucking group, leave the game, rejoin, and you can pick whatever you wanted. Like, you can instantly carry, but now it's kind of fucked. It doesn't work. I try to, like... Oh yeah, they have Sigma, fuck.
Maybe not the game, but just the
They
group.
have Sigma, yo.
We can't leave the group.
Just leave the group and go to team chat. Maybe?
Try to leave the group and see if it works, I don't know.
Yeah, it should work.
So they broke the game too, feels bad, man. So it doesn't work at all. It doesn't work.
That's so stupid, really.
Alright, I'm gonna get kicked again. Oh. Just put it on all flex, because if you play DPS, it's not gonna work, you know? It's because of 2-2-2. We're not allowed to have more than 2 DPS. Okay, yeah. I'll say I don't know what to think about 2-2-2. Because I know that Goats was annoying, but... I think... I'm kind of neutral about it, because there's both bad things about it and good things. Because, as an example, like, all those funny things that you could do that were just minor, like going six supports or things like that, you know? That was funny. I don't understand why they would remove something like that. But it's true that playing against goats was pretty frustrating sometimes. But as a flex support, I could tell you that I kind of enjoyed goats sometimes. On PC, I'm unranked for now, but on console, I used to be the #1 Zenyatta in both American and European servers. Yeah, that's basically the Jonak of console. PS4, by the way. I was still 500 in my peak. SR was 4800. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Hello.
that. Hey. I just used to play with like, I would always deal with an Ana player, and he was like the #1 Ana in the world, and I was probably the #1 Zen in the world too. So yeah. But that was console, man. That was console. That doesn't mean anything now.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. It depends, because on console, GOATS was not like the actual meta. The meta changed with the servers. Like in EU, the meta was always Pharah Mercy. And the only way you could counter it was if your Widow was using mouse and keyboard, or if she was very good. But I remember that.
Is that
I didn't
actually
really care
only
about
in the
Pharahs.
EU if you play on console? I actually can imagine that it's everywhere like this on console to counter a Fair Mercy. Just because it is hard to hit her.
It's not like very hard to aim on console. It's just it just takes more time.
Yeah.
But time in a game like Overwatch is very, very valuable. The amount of time I died by a millisecond, like time, like half a second is huge, and aiming in on console takes a lot of time.
You
But
also have
once you get the hang of it, you're pretty good, and you can just destroy everyone. That's how I got #1s in the world. I just knew that I was always aiming for the head. That's it. Just head, not forehead.
Easier said than done, though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
especially
It was kind of,
especially with Mercy.
it was kind of muscle memory for me. I always used to hit headshots, and that was like, it just felt easy.
Well, when I played on console, I started Overwatch on console, and then I switched over. At the start, I played a lot of. I played it on the Xbox, by the way. At the start, I played so much on it that I was used to it, I guess, to a bit. And I got up to, I think, Diamond. It should be Diamond, like 3,200 or something.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
And-
then
Yeah, and then I stopped for, I don't know, 500 levels on PC maybe. So actually for a pretty long time. And then I got back to it and I dropped down to silver. So it's really hard to keep that in mind if you're changing, I guess. So
You
you
wanna
really
know
need
the
to play a
saddest thing
lot
I've done on
to
console?
get better there.
I've actually boosted players on console. People that actually wanted to get boosted, and they would pay me for this.
Wow.
This was the saddest thing I've ever experienced. And the player is to duo queue with, like, he was very good at hit scan heroes, while I was good at projectiles. And I can't remember the amount of times we were playing on people's accounts because they wanted to get boosted. We would just duo queue every single time.
Well, from what rank?
It depends. Some of them were platinum, like, the hard suck platinums. Some of them were silver. And they would basically ask to get boosted to low GM.
Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, sometimes people want to do that. And especially in the lower brackets sometimes, or I hear it from some people that were GM or whatever, they said it's actually harder to win games in plat and
It is.
gold just because the people are not that good. You can't really focus on your DPS
It's very,
when your
very hard
healers
to rank up low.
completely suck and are not good at healing you, and you're completely dying or whatever. They try to DPS because they're used to that your DPS are shit, and it's the same it's the same here, but I think on the consoles even worse. And it's in the lower brackets, some people they just don't regard whatever they play for DPS. So Roll
The thing
maybe
is that
fixes that a bit.
they have
For
no
DPS,
like
there's-
awareness, kind of, and they just don't understand what's going on. They don't understand that your Ana cannot heal you if you're not in her line of sight. they don't understand where the heals are coming from, so they just hide from it because they think that they're hiding from the damage too. And that's the biggest problem with the game on console. It's that all those things take like a lot more time to do. But yeah, that was very weird. And in GM, it was actually easy to win because, you know, when people are diving you, your tanks come to protect you. But I remember playing Zenyatta in, I think it was Diamond. People are just passive. They don't understand what's going on. They're just like, oh, Zenyatta died.
Well, and here I think on PC, people realized from Diamond on, I think, or high plat. I don't play healer that often. I'm usually a tank main, so I'm the guy that protects the healers. But I think from high plat to diamond, normally people realize then, yeah, okay, I need to protect my healers because they're keeping me alive. And if it comes up to console, yeah, everything takes longer.
But that was like the main reason why I would always duo queue with another flex healer. I mean, we were both flex healers, which was kind of not a good thing. But I mean, Zenyatta Ana is a good combo because the nano plus the Discord orb makes it a one-shot headshot.
Yeah, right.
So we would always play this. But we would always play this on NA servers. So we always had ping and everything. But it was funny. But boosting, man. I don't understand why people would want to get boosted on console.
On console, I can understand it. Here, maybe, but console, well...
I think the most annoying thing was when they were telling you which hero they wanted to get boosted with. Like, this dude was like, I want to get boosted with Widowmaker. This dude was like, I want to get boosted with Tracer. Well, I'm sorry, I'm a flex CPS, I'm a flex healer. I don't play everything.
These are the people that are not these are the people that are not realizing that are seeing they are bad when they get up in GM and not their entire team.
Well, I was PS4, but I got banned on like 7 different accounts. Not only, I think there was one day I was tryharding very hard, and then this dude like sent me a message, and I just started trash talking him, and so I got banned. And yeah, some of the bans are not like long. Some of them were just like 1 or 2 months, but there's like 3 accounts, I think, what I'm definitely banned on, like forever. But it's okay. I don't really care about those accounts. Like, I mean, I think I have 13 of them, so, you know.
Well, if it comes back to it, the name of the group was talking about pros and cons, I guess. Yeah, we started trash talking console players right now. I think on console it's really good that it's happening now. They can really use it. But still, there's this one huge problem I have with Roll-Lock. That was the first thing I realized what I have a problem with, and it's just in Plat, when I played a lot of time, I was playing DPS. I don't do that often, but sometimes. And then I'm realizing, well, I'm doing jack shit on DPS. And then I'm maybe saying, well, can I maybe play healer, something that isn't... Can I maybe play Mercy that isn't that hard to play, but I'm still helping my team in some way? And my problem is that I can't do that anymore because there are the free ranks you have now, so you can't switch anymore. And you're basically throwing a game there.
Yeah, but I guess you just have to
okay,
find,
I want
like,
to switch, but you can't.
I guess you just have to find like a very easy hero that you're very good at. Like, I'm not a very good soldier or anything, but I know that if I'm like literally throwing, I'll just swap onto Doomfist because Doomfist is just, I don't know why, but I just find it very easy to play.
He is easy once you understand some of his combos. The start, it's maybe hard to pick him up, but yeah, once you then
I think the thing about Doomfist is that people don't really understand how he's supposed to be played. He's more of an assassin than just a tank hunter. Like, you just go in, take a kill, or like get a kill, and just go out. And
Yep, exactly.
just like super quickly, you know.
I always get
Yeah.
I always get picks on Yana because she doesn't hit her sleep dart or whatever.
That's kind of weird.
I don't know. It's
supposed to hit this.
plant diamond, okay? Or normally they don't even have their sleep darts because they
Yeah, I mean,
throw
you
them
can
into
wait for the
nowhere.
sleep dart, which could be a good idea. But yeah, that's weird. But about 222, bro, like, I'm gonna miss Goat so much.
Nah, nobody misses it,
didn't-
honestly.
Bro, I do.
I'm actually not. I didn't have that much problems with goats because normally we didn't play against goats. I spent most of my season in Plat, and in Plat 222 is basically the normal thing that is being played. Nobody plays the matter there. You can
they were
play
playing
with 4
triple
DPS, and
DPS.
sometimes it works, just because it's so stupid. But and if you look up and looking for group, everyone is searching for 222, or was searching for 222. You got your. It wasn't that big of a problem. I think people had more of a problem with bunker, and that isn't getting countered with 222. Because you don't have the team efforts to kill that fucking Bastion or Baptiste or whatever it needs to die there.
I think one of the good team comps that we're gonna see probably is Doomfist, Sombra, Ryan, Zarya, Ana, Lucio.
Oh, you mean Hackfist?
Yeah, Hackfist. Is that what people call it? That's kind of
Yeah,
a fun
that's
name.
what people.
It sounds like
At
shit.
least I saw that on that one guy's video there.
I mean, comp is understandable that you go with 222, but like, why quick play? Why?
Well,
They're gonna
there is a
put
quick play. There is
class-
still an old quick
classic
play.
just for you.
What?
Yeah, there's still a
They're
quick
gonna-
play in the arcade.
Yeah, classic. Quick play
Is
classic
there?
with no roll.
Really?
Not right now, but they want to. Daddy Captain said it.
In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks after the beta.
I
when
want
they
a
put-
class.
What?
I want the classic one back.
I think they.
Is
I
it-
think
it's-
they probably bring it back.
I think you should be you should be able to enable it. Like, if you want to do that.
They said they would put it in arcade.
What?
Quick play classic with
No,
no
the thing
roll
is,
off.
the thing is, I think with the whole roll lock, I think you should be able to turn it on and off because, like, sometimes you just want to play quick play like normally or like competitive play normally, but you can't anymore because
Yeah, but what does it make for a difference if you play it in the arcade or just normal?
Yeah,
quick play?
yeah.
Actually, it's better
like
if it's in the
just
arcade.
one more click away.
But then you have less games in the arcade.
I don't
you
know.
always
Maybe
have
they
more
put the
games
extra
in the
button there
arcade.
just for quick play. Who
Actually,
knows?
more games in the arcade. Like if
No.
people want to chill, they wouldn't want to fucking pick a roll.
Tell
Or
me
maybe-
one game
or
of
maybe what I
arcade
can
that's
imagine
like
is-
actually interesting.
Or what I can imagine, there is the playlist with mystery heroes. Maybe they change it every week with mystery heroes and quick play. That's also a possibility.
No,
Oh,
they're
if it-
just
I-
gonna make it permanent. They're not
Okay.
gonna take it away because it's so big of a change that if they just take it away, they're not. People are gonna rage. Like if they make quick play, this quick play roll locked as well, it's gonna become just like a unranked game mode in any
Yeah,
other game.
yeah, it's basically.
Okay,
ranked.
yeah.
Yeah. And if people want to chill, they need it in the arcade. So that's why they're gonna make it permanent
Sucks.
in the arcade.
But then you have less arcade games. I
What do you
don't
mean
like
less-
this.
Oh, less arcade game modes. That's what.
Yeah.
Ah,
That sucks.
we need to see how they do it. Maybe they put another button there.
Okay, if they had put
I-
another button there, that's fine. Then I'm okay with it. I still
Because
despise
they
it then.
change at least 3 of the arcade game modes every, like, 1 every day or 2 every day and 1 every week, right?
Two change daily and 2 change weekly, and Mr. Hero's
No,
already
that's
in
right
there.
now. That's right now this week, but previously it
okay.
was just 1. So you don't know if it's 2 or 1.
Hmm.
Yeah, whatever. Something like this. Sorry.
That's all good.
Hopefully
I'll
they just add an icon for it.
I would also imagine it shouldn't be in our. Yeah. Maybe they put another button there. I can really imagine it.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah, but competitive without roll lock is just. It's
I mean,
completely.
some. That's just the thing is. I think you should be able to like turn it off and on because some just function better with like I don't know.
The thing is, I also imagine that, but there's one problem with that. If you do this, then the entire Rollock system would not work because nobody would play Rollock.
No. Everyone would play roll lock, but some people would just climb the ranks on no roll lock, and you're just putting 2 fucking leaderboards.
Also, it's kind of
That's a huge
kind of
thing.
sucks because like in quick play, if you have like not that great of an internet, you'll always be forced to play like tank or healer. Because everyone
At
else
least
gets
how they
TPS
do it right
first.
now. That's also what I'm fucking hating right now.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put competitive, you need 1 leaderboard, right?
Mhm.
You need 1 fucking game mode.
I think we need quick play leaderboards.
Quick play
That's
leaderboard.
Garbage.
No.
That's what
If
you
you do that,
find in
then
Because then that's competitive again. Because then you want to be on top.
yeah, that
Oh, yeah,
nobody
kind of.
wants to do that.
That would be like competitive quick play.
Well,
but
if you
it's
like
not the
again, if you do
saddest
that,
thing ever.
if you do that with the free, without roll lock, the new competitive mode, or another
Anyway.
competitive mode, then you need to do another rank. Then you have 4 ranks, because you obviously can't do that.
Leaderboards, yeah. Ladders. That's the word. Fucking.
So I don't
I
know.
like it.
And I'm also I actually think that if you do that, people are not going to play Rollock, and then it didn't bring anything to the table. It can
people
happen.
will.
I can imagine
People
that
will,
it happens.
actually.
Also, I think if you're like, if you don't want to have like 3 DPS on the team, just go into like make a group or something. You're gonna find one, trust me. But like,
Also,
why?
anyone with a competitive mindset wants to, because that's the more stable one. Like you never know what you can get without roll lock. Like you could get fucking 5 DPS.
But then if you want like roll lock, then just make a group and make those roll locked.
Bro, I remember when me and my boys used to insta-log Sim, Torbjorn, and May. Like, in the comp, dude, that was awesome.
But well,
the good
is
old
there?
days.
Can you even do that in the higher ranks? I don't know which rank it
You
is,
can.
but at
You
some
can.
rank you cannot play with more than 2 people in a group.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, I know, but it was
GM and
before
above.
that.
It's
Like, during Season 6.
Grandmaster and above. You can't.
In Season 6, dude, in
do
top
more than
500,
2.
my boys and I used to insta-log May, Torbjorn, and Sim. That was the funniest shit ever.
Hey, by the way, if I make a group and I have all the roll locks on DPS, will all the people be able to play DPS?
No, we just try
Uh,
this, and then we'll kick all the others who
It's gonna
didn't
be
pick
the
DPS.
It's gonna be in the settings of the group settings.
No,
Just like when you put 222 and go in arcade, you can't fucking go in arcade because the group settings don't allow it.
True.
I think if you do it, at least on the PTR, it was like that. If you're playing with looking for group, you just select the. At least in comp, you also select just the shit there. So you need to select the thing that you're playing. So it doesn't matter as much as it's like you're
That is
searching for 222.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I just realized Sigma. His name is Sigma, and his primary weapon is 2 balls. That's funny.
Yeah,
isn't it?
boy.
balls.
Lick my balls. Okay.
I already got gold weapons for him because he's my new main, bro.
Bro, he doesn't. He looks like fucking shit. He looks like a version of Jess Bizarre and Bill Cosby.
Oh right, I can
know
get them
he
now.
looks like
Unlocked.
his life got
Let's
sucked
go.
out of him, like a manly version.
He looks like he's
of
been
a
hanging out
fat
with Moira for like
Moira.
7 years. Yeah.
I know, but he looks like a older version of Moira. Let's be honest.
He's more of a man than Moira, I think. You know, Moira is trying very hard.
Like a manly
Making-
older Moira.
Making him float is less work for the animation team because
Also,
they don't have
why
to
doesn't he
animate
have?
him walking.
Why doesn't he have shoes? Is he too poor to afford shoes?
He
Oh,
does
yeah,
have shoes.
he's
for some of
levitating, I
the skins.
forgot.
On other skins, he has only,
Bro, you know what?
only
I'm
one
gonna-
skin actually.
I'm gonna main
Talent
fucking
skin.
Talent.
levitating heroes. I'm gonna main both Zenyatta and Sigma, so people will never ever hear my footsteps.
I know that literally sucked so bad. I was playing Widow and there was a Sigma who just came back behind me and Shazam slammed me into the wall.
Did
I
he
think
put
yeah,
his
but I
balls
think
in deep?
sometimes you hear Sigma still because he's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like a roadhog.
You hear he has like
His
weird-
abilities are loud as well. Yeah.
No, I don't mean his abilities. I mean like roadhog. You sometimes
you
just
can hear like
his
this
chain.
This far. Yeah. Yeah.
you can hear swooping of his weapons, but that doesn't help.
No. I think you can hear him without him doing anything.
I know you can hear the swooping of his balls without him doing anything.
No,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
hard.
The swooping of his balls.
Yeah.
Playing with the balls like it's FIFA.
And I don't think you really should
Hello?
be playing Sigma as some
Hi.
kind
Good
of
morning.
tank. I want to go
Morning,
behind
morning. Hello, hello.
somebody.
What?
Alright,
Kind of
alright.
What do you say?
That Sigma's hot.
Oh,
He is
look
quite
at
hot.
that.
He is
Look at
quite hot.
that.
innit?
Look at that dangle dong.
What are you saying, boy? He's not as hot as my good Torby boy.
Oh, mate, Torb is my waifu. Honestly, man, love him to
Oh, I
bits.
despise Torb. He's
Boy,
disgusting.
you can't imagine how hard my boner was when this new skin from Summer Games was released.
Oh,
His beer belly.
disgusting.
I instantly bought it, even though I'm not a Torb main.
I am a
His beer
Torb main. I have Torb's golden gun, and you know,
Torb
I'm in love with
main,
these skins.
leave now.
Oh wow, alright.
Toxic. Get the fuck out. You
Kill
I
toxic.
yourself.
bet you're a Mercy main 100%, right? So don't start this shit.
This is my account for being able to do that.
Right, I see.
I'm actually a Reaper main, but never mind.
This is actually the saddest thing ever.
Yeah, you sound so depressed. Did something happen today?
Cool.
Like besides roll queue?
Well, you.
Or are you tired or something? Is really
Wait, who are you talking to?
what's her name?
Me?
Oh, Angela, whatever.
Oh no, I'm just sad. Cause like I've gotten this comment like 25 times already. I've been playing like half an hour.
They
I
gave
think
you a
I'm gonna
choice
switch
that you
back
can
to my
just-
main again, cause this sucks.
I'm sorry.
You can just private your profile.
But like that's a weird dick move. I don't like it.
Oh, he left. I went to ask him where he was from.
That's why I don't play these characters on my main, cause guys.
Because you're throwing.
Maybe the name is a bit.
Well, I'm sorry.
Maybe
I'll
the name.
spam report you for
Depression.
fucking bad battle tag, so you get a free name change.
Oh, I
A
can
lot
do.
of a lot of
Wait,
people.
is that possible?
Okay,
Yeah,
oh,
a lot of people make groups just so they can call them that, like spam fucking
Like-
report battle.
Make me. I
Bad
have a
battle.
bad battle tag. Destroy me.
Report me. I wouldn't do that because. Sorry, but I'm an asshole. I'm reporting these people because I don't want to see this shit in looking for group. And usually I get a something like, yeah, they received a punishment for that. And I don't
You're a
think that's
cunt.
exactly just
I
because
never do.
they changed
I-
the battle tag.
I
just don't
reported
like
them
it.
so many times. I never do. I was like, okay, I guess Blizzard is okay with this.
Bro, I can tell you, I got reported so many times and I'm actually banned forever from making group names because I used to name my groups thick, hot, overweight
You
girls
fucking
only.
thirsty ass.
Bro, am I really thirsty if I'm saying that I want a thick, hot, overweight chick? Bro.
I mean, you
Maybe I should
literally.
stop posting groups. Mine are not much better.
Otherwise, it would be hentai5supreme.com.
Like,
Hey, what's up, Zoe?
And it would
Zoe.
always,
Dude, my
basically
group
always
names
be my name.
are
Hello?
usually German, but they're like the worst kind of German stuff you can do.
what?
Like
Hit
some
me.
shit with gas juice or something. So
Hit me,
Oh,
come
fuck.
on. Come on. I want to hear that shit.
Hey, you guys want to know the name of my second account?
No.
Superior Racial Master.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Superior Racial Master.
I mean, that's technically not racist.
That's not racist. It's supremacist. It's very, very different. But one of them
What's the difference,
is
Tina?
not illegal. Fuck you.
Oh, I see.
What the fuck?
Excuse me.
Toxic. Kick him.
No, keep him. We need
excuse
some,
me, how
some
dare you
spicy
disparage a Christian
toxicity.
game like this?
By the way, can everyone just be quiet for a second? Zoe, talk, please.
What do you want me to talk about?
Okay, you're here. I'm
Talk
sorry.
about roll up.
Let's talk about
I
you.
haven't tried it yet.
Let's talk, okay. It sucks. Just
No,
tell me.
it
Just tell you.
doesn't.
Bro,
I-
I want to go. My toxic
You're not.
friends.
You're not against it.
I'm pro fucking roll lock. Yeah.
Fuck
Kick him now. Kick him now. Destroy him.
Have you tried it like 2 minutes
In the
ago?
PTR, yeah.
No, I mean in this server live.
I haven't tried it yet. It's just fun.
You should kick me too.
I'm just trying to
Everyone's
see.
All right. Let me throw everything on the table. All right. Pros and cons.
Pros and cons.
Not roll lock. Okay. Of no roll lock. The pros are you can play whatever you want. The team comp can be whatever you want. Right.
The problem is like,
Go.
if you don't have roll lock, if you want specific hero, like if you want 2-2, just make a group. Bitch. Just make a group.
The con for that is if you're solo queuing, if you're not a group head, you're not gonna. You're always gonna get fucking unbalanced games where.
But the thing is, you don't even have to put in a mic. You can just put him in a group,
I don't know, if people are bad at goats, just be good.
or at
Go
least
ahead.
like be able
Hold
to.
up, that's what I'm saying. What if you don't want to fucking make a group? You don't trust people in the group or whatnot.
Well, do you trust complete strangers more? Do you?
It's complete strangers anyway.
Yeah, the thing is,
It's
if
just
you don't,
that you roll lock them into your group, right?
Bro,
Pro
I've been
for roll
one-tricking
lock, it's
goats
fucking
last few
And
days.
why
I
would
can
you do
tell you.
that if you can
balance
just
heroes.
fucking the matchmaking can do it for you?
or like, why can't you like turn it on or off? I mean, the thing is, if you really want just 2-2, just make a fucking group. There's literally no difference. Tell me a difference between
there
being
There
able
is
to
a
not.
difference.
difference.
One difference.
There is a difference.
Tell me.
There's like one difference. The
And that
thing
is?
the thing is, first of all, it's easier to balance. Second of all, you say you like goats. I hear that. You said that often enough.
Yeah,
or
there
you
was
don't have a problem with goats, whatever.
of goats. This is my
It's annoying as fuck to play goats 24/7.
no
I mean,
never.
It's also
if you
alright,
don't want to
alright,
play
if you wanna
goats,
talk
then
about
don't join the
Of
group.
course, they need to balance it, but it's easier for them to balance a 2-2 comp than to
Exactly.
balance ever the
Let me get-
fuck.
Let me guess you a DPS main.
exactly.
No, I'm a tank main.
They can have balance in fucking competitive at least. Like you can
Like
fucking
in
play
competitive,
quick play
it's like fine.
in arcade. You can play
But like
quick
quick
play in
play,
arcade.
why?
But I mean, like, just there's so many things to counter goats.
Like competitive is fine. I actually can kind of understand that because sometimes I just accidentally click like 2 seconds on competitive. I instantly join a match and I'm like I'm dead because I know no one's gonna play their role. But like quick play, come on, quick play.
There are
They
so many
put
ways to
quick play
counter goats.
classic
That's like
for
you're
you. Don't
saying
fucking
there are so
complain
many
about
ways to
it.
counter Pharaoh. It's like, yeah, of course they are a fuck ton of many ways to play counter Pharaoh, but you still need the team coordination. And you often, a lot of the times, you don't get this.
Mm.
Bro,
Yeah,
I think-
well, put it down.
That
Dude,
is
Or at least
amplified.
we just
That is amplified without Q22 because you never get a counter. Fucking people fucking one trick Doomfist, Torb, and Symmetra and
alright,
shit.
that's
And you get a
garbage.
fire against you and you just keep feeding.
And if you can't play anything else, then you're done.
I think the
Exactly.
best
And-
thing,
and,
the
like-
best
Which is
thing,
why you need a fucking at least.
And why can't like groups on their own just turn it on and off? Like, why couldn't you like this group go into quick play or like competitive? If we're fine with this team comp, let us be. We're fine. What do you?
The enemy team doesn't care about this.
Like the enemy team can. It's my team.
It's all for competitive, and if you want to talk about quick play, they put quick play classic for you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but
Like
I
quick
wouldn't
play
go to
right
comp.
now is the quick play you want.
I wouldn't play goats in comp, man.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
no, that's not possible. Because if you
Please.
wanna hold up, all right. If you not roll lock, you're gonna get a lot of people that don't fucking pick goats comp.
the role.
Like people would.
but the problem is
People like you
wanna
sometimes
play-
fucking call their names Goats Comp or Torb. Goats or Torb. Like,
Wait,
I
I
knew
think-
a lot of people with that name that never fucking play the game correctly if we're not playing Goats Comp.
I mean, I just made an account today called Goodbye Goats, I Love You.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
yesterday I played with a group. Like all night we were playing goats because they wanted to experience it for the last time.
I've been one-tricking goats for the past 2 days.
Yeah,
Like,
today
never
I
playing
put
anything else.
games
Never
of
played
Well,
goats.
I've been one tricking goat for the past fucking, 6 months?
Bro, that's the best thing ever. I love goats.
It's not the best thing ever. It's fucking brainless. It's not.
the thing is, if you don't like
want
it, then-
coordination. You want coordination in a team comp. That team comp requires just mini fucking plays, like the thing you. The
Yeah, but I
things
mean,
you
like,
do.
shouldn't count
Like,
goats.
here,
Just go
look,
fucking Far Mercy or
if you
The
don't-
things you do
if
with
you
your
don't-
own comp, with your own characters, like what Bubble the Rhine with Zarya, what fucking Ultimates with D.Va. Use fucking Zenol with your craft. That's all fucking basic shit.
What
it's
But, like, if we like it, then let us do what we want. If we're having fun, then there's no problem. And the thing is, if
Yeah,
you
you
don't
can
want,
do what you
if
want
you
in
don't want to
Quick Play
play like
Classic.
goats, you don't have to play goats. You can be on the enemy team. But if like a group
Yeah,
wants
the
to play
thing
goats,
is, you need to counter goats, and countering goats is hard. I
No,
don't
no,
say
no,
I
there's
don't
no
say it's
counter to
impossible, but for
goats.
some people in special cases, it's really hard to counter goats, and a lot of people are filled with bunker just because it needs some kind of team coordination.
Actually, no.
Can play some
Actually,
of the
no.
some of these
Shouldn't
hard
count a bunker, bro. You just go Somber Goats with an Ana instead of a Zen.
of course, you don't need to tell me that. I know.
Oh, sorry.
But still,
Actually, no. Goat is still viable right now, but no. Actually, they just fucking patched Frigida as well.
Bro, you know what's
well, the
fun?
only
is-
the only thing.
it was
okay,
still
you're right. You know
viable.
the
It
one
was-
thing that would fix it. Okay, what you said before. Make it that you can play competitive with 4 different ranks, like 2-2-2 3 times and 1 time without anything, just like the old one. That's what somebody suggested. Okay, I maybe think it could bring people to not use 2-2-2. Maybe, I'm not sure.
No,
can happen.
that way
but
you're putting 2
can
ladders
work.
though. Comp.
It would fix it, and you don't
No,
have
it would
problems.
not fix it. You need a consistent single fucking ladder for competitive.
True.
If you
I
want
agree.
to
but like,
that-
is
better than
competitive
3
really
ranks is
fair
already
if you
wrong.
can if like you can't really choose your heroes, or do you have to like
You
now-
you can before you fucking roll queue, right? Before,
Doesn't matter.
The thing
after
is-
after you click roll queue beta, you get 3 rolls. You can pick the roll you
I
want.
know, but like, what if you have like a team? You know that you can play like 3 DPS, 2 healers, and like a tank, and that's your like team comp forever. You're great with that comp. Now you can't do that anymore.
Bro, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you can't do that anymore.
I'll just one-trick hack fist.
Because
and
if
that's
you
it.
can do that, and go fucking solo queue, you're fucking de-ranking because people are gonna play no roles that you want.
Like the
Everyone's
thing
gonna
is,
play
I
DPS.
don't have anything
for
against
fucking
the base concept. Like if you want that, is that the base? Then fine. If you solo queue, you'll always get 2-2-2. But like, it'd be like nice if you could like make your group and then make your own team comp in your group and then play like that in competitive.
But then you also need another rank.
The thing is,
No.
If you make it up,
No,
then, or do you mean like if you play in a 6 stack, you can completely choose it from the start and you just roll queue for
Yeah,
this roll?
yeah,
that's what
where
she
it's
if you're in a
means.
6 stack, then you
that's
can
what
play
she
like
means.
3 DPS and like 3 healers, whatever. And if the team and the enemy team wants to play 2-2-2, then let them play 2-2-2. I don't care.
Yeah, but then the balance of the game is gonna fucking be whack. Brigida is gonna be fucking like
Why?
they changed Brigida just so if she's in a 2-2 roll lock, she can actually do some healing, right?
Bro, rip goats,
Right?
rip Brig.
Brig
I'm
is
so
Yeah.
fucking
completely
dieted.
fucking ripped. She got deleted.
Yeah, Brigida's just a fucking DPS in Dota.
She was a
I do not
DPS.
agree. She
She's
was
not
a
anymore.
tank support hybrid.
I mean, we were actually the ones who actually asked for this raw queue thingy, like 2-2-2, and they listened to us, so they
That's
made the
garbage.
update for
The
it.
entire
That-
community asked for
Yeah.
it because a lot of people just the fucking competitive ladder
if you
was
fucking
has
2-2,
no
then
consistency at all with the team comp you're getting.
make a
Like-
group if you want to.
Yeah, you can make a
Change it up.
group, sure.
Well, maybe
but
they should have listened to you first, Blue Angela.
Thank you. That was, or at
Oh,
least
that's-
like give other people some option because like now you really don't have a choice, but you have to always play 2-2-2. Before
Yeah,
you
but
could.
I mean, they listened to the
Yeah, at
majority
least
of the
that's-
players.
The thing
yeah,
is,
that's- at least there's some consistency in what you're getting because it's all random anyway, right? At least give me some consistent fucking roles to get. on my
Okay, you know
team.
what? Roll queue is basically one thing. If you're in the lower bracket, you fucking love it because you're gonna finally now get
No, even
not
in
super
the
team
higher
comps,
brackets.
and if you're in the
even
higher
in the
bracket,
higher brackets, it doesn't
dislike
matter.
it because you don't get you don't get
Bro.
different team comps.
Honestly, I think that the new goats is gonna be Hackfist. Otherwise, it's gonna be like, the actual meta, Reaper, May, Orisa, Hog, and it
What-
depends. Like the other
With
thing.
what you said about the rackets, like
Widowmaker, Hanzo.
you're getting random people
I don't think so.
anyway. Whatever your rank is, you're getting random people. At least give me some consistency in what roles I'm getting.
No.
Right?
Yeah, but
If you
But,
wanted
but I said, look, this guy, what's your name? I don't know. How to
Okay.
that guy that hit top 500 on console.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I
even hit rank 1, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I don't know. He likes goats, and it looks like great. You want to play something different in the higher ranks, but
Yeah.
if you're in the lower ranks, and that's what we talked about earlier. Where I think were you in a group there? No, I guess.
was-
On console, it's fucking horrible because you get 4 DPS in every fucking silver game you play there,
True.
and and for them it's great because they think I can finally play Overwatch without having to worry that I need to fill and still have 4 DPS. But for the higher brackets, good. They want to play goats, whatever. Okay, a lot of people dislike goats. You need
Can tell
to
you, my man.
you need to confirm that a lot of people hated goats.
Bro, I loved goats. My friends and I,
Yeah,
bro, we
goats
would
are
just
epic.
one
Even
shoot that
I
thing.
hated it as a tank man, and I was Hammond, and I loved I love to just fuck with everyone.
goats is great, and
I
if
mean, I
you're like
loved it because I was only playing Zen and Ana, so
Yeah, of course that's you.
also I
Then
get
of
so
course you like it.
confused when people get like triggered because you're playing May or Junkra or something and say like you don't have a brain, and I'm like, if I'm better than you, not having a brain, then play this character and you'll beat me. What's your problem?
no, but I mean, like, honestly, the
They're just
ultimate
salty.
variant of goat was just Sombra Ana goat. That would be the most annoying, cancerous thing you could ever play against, and that was what I would always use to play because I was very cancerous. And
Yeah, but like
toxic.
if you're being cancerous, then should the enemy team get like cancers back to you?
Exactly. That's
Like,
why I
just-
loved it.
Yes, it's great.
It
This
was
guy
just
loves
a
cancer.
And if you think like
yeah,
I'm
I do. It
overpowered,
was a
why are
skill
you
matchup.
characters?
When you play mirror comp, it's not about the team comp. It's about individual skill. It's about
Uh,
who's the better Ana in the
but
Miracle.
now for
Not
the
really, not
I want to
really.
go back to these pros and cons we had. Another thing that
Garbage.
that
All right,
the
I'm gonna leave actually. So I'm just gonna continue
Alright,
crying about
okay,
that.
one.
Continue crying.
hey bye.
It was nice though. What?
Yeah.
Do tell me.
Hulk wants to say.
The one
Have
one
fun, Angela.
pro that it,
Wait, hold on. What? I can't. I can't
Shut
understand.
up. Let Hulk speak.
Oh god, that's so nice. Oh god,
Oh,
you
thanks,
nice.
man. Can you
Wow.
bring back goats for us?
Also,
Can I
also
endorse
in the
you?
higher rackets, you can't just make a group because people are just
Okay, bye
people
bye.
just don't go
Bye.
into groups.
Bye.
you give the one thing that is also a bit better is I think it gives more variety in what you can play. Goats was always there were some stable picks like Zarya, Reinhardt, whatever.
Yeah,
and
Zarya and
or is
Ryan.
it whatever you play. I don't know what wasn't goats anymore. But now, okay, you got Widowmaker, Hanzo, Hackfist, whatever, May, Reaper. But already this is more than there was before because there was not much that you could do different
To
about goats.
outplay, yeah.
But now you can play like I don't know, maybe Junkrat is gonna be viable or probably
No.
not. Maybe Tracer is again viable because of her buff for the pulse bomb and
No.
player again.
Still, she's never
No.
gonna be viable. She's kind of like
No,
Genji. They're just gonna get
they added
fucked.
50 damage to her pulse bomb. That's what nerfed her in the beginning. Like it's 50. What?
I just
she was
say
400. She did 400. They nerfed it to 300, and no one plays her anymore.
No, the thing that
Because of that.
nerfed Tracer was Brig.
Brick also got
yeah,
nerfed.
yeah. They never nerfed Tracer, so they had to make an abomination of a hero just to fucking counter her.
It was just
and then,
look like
and then
look at
that hero made the fucking meta.
look at Genji, dude. Genji without a nano is almost useless.
And also, if you could take it to Brick, Tracer can break the Brick shield now in one clip. So
At least,
True.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
So, maybe Tracer is gonna be viable. So you have more variety in what you can play, because you could never play something like I don't know. Can you imagine a McCree and Goats or whatever? It's hard, or it just doesn't work.
I'll add to that point. They're making heroes to be not just a main support or a main or an off support or a main tank or an off tank like Hammond, right? He can play whatever. He can be the main tank or the off tank, right?
Normally, you play. It's hard to play him as a main tank, though.
You can though. You can, because if you jump into fucking 6 people, you get fucking 18,000 HP, right? If you press E.
Yep. I think
and you can make space that way.
I think Raw Q is suitable for support players. You know.
I mean, for support players, dude, the game is always the same. They're always reliable. Like, I know that I picked flag support because it's probably the most needed spot in a team.
Yeah, supports are so fucking good that if if your supports die and you have tanks and DPS, you'll lose. If you have fucking
And that's why I picked like supports because I know
No
that
team
they're
works without
always going to be
support, but
in
teams
the meta.
can work without a tank or DPS.
Exactly, yeah.
That's why you can play some stupid shit like
Yeah.
6 healers. That sometimes works.
Yep.
But not 6 tanks or
Yo,
whatever.
the fucking.
But you know, thank God,
you
thank
can
God, as a mercy main, I will not be able to deal with 5 DPS comp, and I'm the only
Exactly,
support
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to heal them.
Yeah.
And that's again
As a single
just if
support. That's
solo
why Rollock is so.
have this random fucking factor that you need to have good people in your team, or like that you need to hope. You need to throw a dice and hope. Yeah, hopefully I have
at
people
least
that
the 2-2-2.
insta-lock
Yeah.
20 DPS.
But even with this patch, I think we're gonna have some imbalance because people would love to try other roles like tank or DPS. You know.
Play Hackfist.
Yeah, now I don't need my 2 other accounts that I place sport and DPS on. Just fucking insta-lock them, just to see how well I can do. What's my rank on them?
Yeah, I'm gonna play comp this like tonight after midnight when my internet gets stable and see where it goes. I'm gonna try hard the Moira like in all 5
Yeah,
games
good luck.
and see.
Good luck, bro.
By the way, is Sigma already in comp?
Yeah, he is. He was not. He was disabled just like what 30 minutes ago, and now he's enabled. I just watched the stream that they were talking about that.
Oh, so
Like, he was disabled
so
and
they actually
he
did
was
it. Okay.
he was just enabled. Yeah.
Well, okay. I need to get 20 hours on him before I play him comp. I already said that I want to play Sigma. I love his kit and he's fucking fun to play, but I'm not gonna play him before I'm to have 20 hours on him just because he's
I'm gonna
like
say
that hard.
something about Sigma. That all 3 stars difficulty bullshit, bro. Like, I don't agree with that. He's probably like the most like forehead tank in the entire game.
Again, what did you
Yeah,
say?
he is. He is actually because you can play him as an off tank as well. You can fucking flank with his
yeah.
They say that
Nobody
he's
hears it.
like his difficulty is 3 stars, which is the highest difficulty in the entire game. But I don't agree. I think he would be like more of a 2 stars difficulty.
I actually think if you want to play Sigma like really good, he is maybe even more annoying to play than Genji. Like, yeah, his skill ceiling is really fucking high.
Yeah,
his
I know.
skill
Like, you
ceiling
can
is
he has
really
so
high,
much
but
potential.
his fucking floor ceiling.
Skill ceiling,
skill floor, yeah, is really low as well because you can just play him as Reinhardt.
I wouldn't say that. I actually think he's more of an off tank actually than a main tank.
No,
okay,
no,
the roles
he can do
are
both.
not
He can do both.
existing
That's
anymore.
why I'm
but-
saying. That's why I said they're balancing the game just
yeah,
to
right.
blur
The roles
that
are not really
line.
existing, but for me, as far as I played him, he's working better with a Reinhardt than let's say with a Winston or whatever. Just because this double
can
barrier is
also work-
really fucking hard to go through whatever you play.
He can also work well with Zarya.
Yeah, okay, right, Zarya. That's why I said
Yeah,
Winston.
and he's a
Like,
main tank.
That's the worst I can think of right now. To get through that double barrier just like this is really hard. At least I think it is. Maybe higher. It's not about barrier break, but still.
That's. Oh, the buff to Reinhardt is live. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, right. Rhino go buff.
Oh, what buff?
But I,
buff-
this
He-
30% knockback
35,
resistance.
I think, or something like that. Yeah, knockback resistance. yeah.
Knockback resistance. Yeah, right.
Nice.
Well, with Sigma, yeah, I need to learn him a bit more, and his ult combos pretty well with a lot of ults, but it also gets countered by so much. It's getting countered by more ults than Zarya Graph, and I think it has the slowest charge time in the entire game.
Zarya
so-
Graph?
Mr.
Yeah.
Sunbear is very.
Depends how good you are.
As long as I played him, even when I had gold damage and whatever, and like I played really well, it took ages to get his ult. If you play really good, you have it up maybe 3 times on an entire or 4 times in an entire payload map.
Yeah.
That's real. That's if you take it back. If you take it like to
That's
whatever. Lucio I think has the highest charge rate.
They nerfed all the ultimates because like if you get a good position on defense and you keep winning, the enemy team is just gonna end up stacking 6 ults on you just to win because you're that good on your positioning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were not as good as like to counter your position. So in a sense, ultimates were just I win buttons, right? That's why they nerfed them because they need to put more focus on your positioning rather than on how well you can charge your ult and fucking do it well.
Yep, you're right.
The thing that annoys me
well-
with Sigma is like the fact that you can make people C9.
Yeah, that's
Sick
so
9.
fucking cool, dude. Like somebody
that's so
needs to
annoying.
be outside, away from the payload, just to fucking touch after Sigma does it. To counterplay that.
Actually, can this all be hacked or slapped or flashed?
You can hack it before the pull up, but
You can
once
you
you
can
hack it
CC him
before
you can
until
CC him
from the moment you
until
get
he
pulled up.
drops you can't
done.
CC.
Okay.
Until he like slams you on the ground, you can CC him.
No. Before
What?
up till the point you get pulled up. Once you're in the air, you're fucked. It gets through. You can kill him, and
okay.
it's through.
Oh right, I saw a clip of that. Like, an Anna slept a fucking Sigma, and his animation of his hand slamming them
Oh,
is
yeah.
still
Yeah,
on.
that's like why you when you use your ult, you basically just need to instantly use it, and you don't have 7 seconds to wait for it.
Instantly slam them. Yeah.
As so it doesn't get cancelled because it can't get cancelled after this. But he has a lot. What I like is that his ult pairs really well with a lot of ults. Like McCree
Yeah.
works really well. Diva Bob is
Oh
amazing.
yeah, that's what they gave it a name, the McCree.
I think I think Flying Noon or something.
No.
I don't know. What else also work?
Space
Bastion-
Noon.
Space Noon, yeah, maybe it could work.
No, it's like, I don't know, fucking baseball or
No,
some
it
shit.
just reminded
Something
me
like
of
that.
Space Jam.
It's a name from Space Jam. Fucking hell.
No, bro, Space Jam is Doomfist and Zarya.
Right. Fuck. It's
He
a
also
different
pairs
name, but
really
it's
well with
like
Hamster.
It's not connected to High Noon or some shit.
With Hamster, he is amazing. Just put
Yes.
his ult down and it's like a 4K easily.
Oh,
If
what
you-
is
if
that?
you get pulled up
what
and
is
it's slammed
that
down to the
arcade
mines.
game where? What is that arcade game
Flying
where you
Noon,
hit?
that's why. Flying
yeah.
Noon.
What?
Mayhem?
Flying Noon is the arcade game.
No, it's not
Like-
Mayhem.
like
No, where
arcade
you
game,
you have
dumbass.
like
Ah,
a
System
hammer
game.
where you
Rabbit
hit
Zero
stuff
Robot
that
game.
come out of a table or some shit.
Uno?
Fucking hell! I need a picture of it. I'm gonna look it up.
I have no idea what you're talking about, man.
One arcade game.
Like in
Catch the flag.
old arcade games in
Yeah, CTF.
like you physically fucking hit shit with your hand, like holding a hammer, hitting stuff that come out of hole.
Oh yeah, the malls.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I
That
don't
thing-
I don't know the name of that
It
game.
had another fucking name. They called it that anyway.
but they called
I
it
know
Reach
the I know the
Fucking Balls.
German name, but it doesn't help.
Do it. Tell us.
The German name doesn't help at all because it's just it just
Doesn't
translates to
matter.
mole
Say
punching.
it.
So
Say it.
it translates to mole punching.
It doesn't matter. Say it.
Hamster schlagen.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It sounds
Sigma
stupid.
probably calls it that.
No. Yeah, well, there's a lot of like about him. Well, I want to see how he pairs in the meta. A lot of people say he is probably something like BC, but I think he can do more.
The thing that's weird about him is that he's a hybrid.
He
That's
is a
what I'm
hybrid.
saying. Yeah. That's what I keep saying. They're
And-
balancing the game to blur the line between main
I
tank,
think
main
it's one of those
support, and off
characters
support.
that is maybe not reliable, like viable by himself, you know?
Yeah, that's
Of course,
I,
you
I,
can't
I
solo
can
tank.
understand that. Yeah,
It's
you have a
like
hybrid, of
Rick.
course. But Hamster is also a hybrid, and you can also play him as, and he's also working pretty well if you can play him.
They're balancing the game such so you can fucking 2-2-2 any tanks and
Bro, if they want to
they can
balance the
work,
game,
2-2-2
they
any
need
supports
to
and they can work.
they need to rebuff all the characters that they nerfed because of goats. Like
Yeah, they
Lucio,
buffed
bro.
they buffed Brigida just so she can actually work in 2-2. They're
Bro,
gonna work on
Lucio is
Roadhog
the
next.
slowest
Thing.
shit I've ever
They're
seen
gonna
in my
work.
entire
They're
life.
gonna
Oh
work
god,
on.
yeah, I hate Lucio so much. Lucio Ball was so fucking bad this year just because
I
Lucio's
remember he
slower.
used to be like fast on the ground. Now it just feels like he's walking normally, just
Have you
No, no,
casually
no, no,
going
no,
down the
no,
street
no,
to
no,
get
no,
some
no.
bread.
They nerfed him. They nerfed him in such a way that he doesn't speed boost his team as much, but he has so much speed on himself as well, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
but
did
that's
they
the
Just
annoying
like they
thing.
did, just like they did with Zen. The Discord doesn't do as much for his team, but they buffed his attack just so he can actually do well. Like
Did they
the same
nerf
before he
Lucio
was nerfed.
because of goats? I felt it was because of Death Ball.
Death
Was
Ball
it
is
was it called that?
Death Ball was always the thing. Damn. Death Ball is like above goats because it's the same. It's like it's just Reinhardt, and you group up around the Reinhardt. That's
I want
it.
to see Beyblade back.
No, fucking no.
Beyblade was
No.
amazing though.
No, it wasn't.
Even
it was
I,
good.
the most cancerous shit, thinks that it's
yeah,
very, very
It was
cancerous.
it was
Yeah,
the
come on.
most cancerous
Yeah, come on,
shit,
let's
but it
bring
was most fun
Dragon
because
fuckers. That
hold
was
up, hold
fun.
up. It was the most cancerous thing because the game is very team based, and that meta was very fucking Reaper based. If you had the better Reaper, you're gonna win. Just like the fucking Dragon Blade after that meta. Like as soon as they
Dragon
nerfed the
Graph was
speed,
fucking
Dragon Blade,
annoying. I hated the game for the
Nanoblade
time.
became so much better, right? Because you can just dash. Basically the same.
No shit, Sherlock.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's all cancer. It's the game is team based. It should not be fucking. I picked this character. I'm better. I can carry this.
This game is literally impossible to carry. It's not like Call of Duty or CSGO.
Exactly. But the first
It doesn't
season
rely on.
was just that. The first two seasons, because fucking
Yeah, kind
Beyblade
of.
and Nanoblade.
But yeah, now it's all about like your teammates and how they perform. Because even I, as top
But it
500,
feels hopeless.
struggled
Yeah, it feels
a lot
hopeless if
playing in
you
gold.
don't do well as a team.
I've played
you
in
can't
gold
carry.
dude, as top 500, and I can tell you, it's the most annoying thing ever. Because if actually one of the enemies has like just a bit more brain cells than your teammates, then your teammates are just gonna panic and like switch to dumb
Wait,
shit.
I think PTR
That's
patch is out and they switched something to Symmetra. Give me a second.
Excuse me.
Yeah. They made the teleporter.
Oh, Last Forever, yeah. Last Forever until you
No,
place
no,
another one.
I mean something else.
Really?
They did with the beam change with her and Zarya. Now it registers better, registers damage better when you're like tracking a Genji or something.
That's hot.
Okay, they did not. I thought so. Sorry.
No aim, no brain.
So what was
Winston
the
aim.
changes?
They changed the teleporters. A lot of the sim mains cry about it because you cannot really teleport bomb Mero anymore.
Hello.
Does it not teleport
Hey.
turret?
The bomb where you
It can,
put-
but it's probably because of the cooldown, right?
First of all, the cooldown. Second of all, because yeah, sorry I could help you there, but sorry my teleport is sitting at spawn, so you piece of shit can get back faster.
I mean, that's more helpful though.
I don't think
As
so. I
for
think
for the
ult
team
is
for the
better.
team that is, but as a singular person, you can't
Nice.
do shit with it.
Uh,
They did the
I
opposite.
actually want to
with-
play a bit of quick play now, so
they
I
did
think
the
I talked
opposite
enough.
with Symmetra, where they made her
Same.
better for a team comp than as a single person. Just like just like Zen, they nerfed fucking Discord because the teams can just fucking delete people.
Yeah, bro, that's so
Focus
fucking
Discord.
annoying.
But they buffed his damage, so he does the same damage as before. And they did the fucking opposite with Symmetra, made her better for a team. Because the old fucking.
Well, I mean,
Well, I'll be
symmetry
going now.
do
Goodbye, guys.
keep
Thanks
so
for the
strong.
conversation.
Alright, my man.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
That's
he left.
sweet.
We can play. I don't mind. I wanted to play anyway. I was gonna leave to find a.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna leave. I don't feel like playing. I'm just gonna.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you guys. I've had a pretty good time. See you guys. Have a good one.
See ya, man. Oh, alrighty.
Actually, I think I might stay for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna go and do some other stuff because I need to go AFK a bit.
Sure. I'm gonna go play quick play. See ya.
See you, man. Hi there.
Look,
What's your opinion on role lock?
before we get to that, what the fuck did they do with LFG? Because everyone's put their freaking group on any game mode instead of on quick play.
I don't think that's restricted. I can try and change that.
If you look at the list of groups, every group is set on any mode.
Oh yeah, there's some kind of bug. It's saying role filled when I try and
Hello.
go on quickly.
Hello.
You there?
Hi.
See, it still says any.
Yes, it's not letting me choose the other ones.
What the heck is that for?
I'm not sure what's It could be because we have the 5 DPS comp. Maybe it's not letting me, but I'm not sure.
I don't think it's because of that. But yeah, to answer your question on my opinion about role lock, I don't think they executed it properly because right now the game is really inconsistent. And what I mean by that is, in LFG, you can still have whatever composition you want. But in competitive, you're locked. So if you find a comp that works, in LFG, you can't transition that into quick comp. Wait, what did I turn that around? If you find a comp that works in LFG, you can't transition and use that into competitive, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like if you have a really good composition and it's got synergy and stuff, and like everyone knows what they're doing. Yeah, I definitely see how that can be a big problem. It's like, especially if you've already played with your friends and you've built up this synergy and like you understand that some different comps can work, like 3-3 or triple DPS.
Also, what happens if you queue up with your friends and you want to play your own composition instead of being locked into 2-2-2?
Yeah, I don't think it lets you change it.
Personally, I don't think role queue should be here because it shouldn't be.
Do you have any reasons that specifically why you think that?
Because I enjoyed losing, and I've not lost once, and now it's just annoying. Because I love losing. Is the thing. The thing is, you just win.
That's a very unique point of view.
Yes, it is. But I like losing, so yes.
You like having a challenge, right? Of playing against like different compositions, and 2-2-2 makes that very stale and like boring. You know what to expect.
It's just boring.
Also, what the hell did they do to Brig? She got absolutely butchered.
Yeah, her shield's now down to like 200 or something.
It's like nothing. Might as well not have a shield.
True. Actually, that is very true.
I guess they need to make her fit into the like composition, and they can't have her like have the DPS role, you know, like a hybrid. They need her to become a healer, and that's the problem. I think is that they're taking away so many of our hybrid heroes like Brigitte, and she was really good, you know, having the different the option to use her in different ways was good.
Are we going to play competitive? I'm just wondering. Sorry.
Would you like to?
Yes, I would like to play some competitive.
I don't think it lets us with this find a group. There's some kind of bug. It doesn't let me.
I think you have to change it to 222. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not like the Asp, Faraskin, or the Bedouin. What are they? Is she now Egyptian?
How old are you, my friend? You sound very young.
It's not about being young. It's about being brainless like ninja follower.
9.
This guy's like a...
Yes, I'm 9. Are you
Not all
the
kids
real
are
life
like that stupid,
Benata?
just so you know.
Nina. You're so like...
There are some smart kids as well.
Yeah. I'm very smart. I don't know. But who are you guys getting your golden guns for? Just change the group to 222. Because I do not want to...
You know what ain't smart as well?
What?
That's stupid fucking 222 bullshit.
Thank you. Thank you. You're completely right. Someone agrees with me. Oh, skill rating range. So, Aninasta. What rank are you?
That kid's still talking, right? That's why you're so quiet.
Yeah. So what's your what's it called? What's your rank?
Anyway, what do you think about that crap? Hulk?
I'm very opposed to Rollock. I really don't want it to
Yeah,
happen.
exactly. Because you are being stuck with 2 Mercy 1 tricks when you need fucking Lucio. And you can play Lucio, but you cannot at the same time because you're a fucking tank.
What I do half the time is play a tank, then just get bored of
I
it.
say that shit will be gone in like 1.5 seasons.
I hope so. I hope they get rid of it.
Same. Can we
Yeah, but the roll queue is not a bad idea.
Hulk,
But
what
222 is totally
what thing are you?
crap.
Rank are you?
I'm master from last season.
That's why. Says unavailable due to your group's skill rating range. Because I'm a silver.
The thing with this Rollock thing is it takes away your freedom, right? If you want to play with your friends, then you can't choose the heroes you want. And like, what's the problem of having 6 DPS if you want to do it with your friends? You know, then it's not harming anyone.
Yeah,
It was fine with 6 Metros
Yeah.
before that competitive thing started.
You get Symmetra, Torbjorn, and then you get Bastion. But no, you can't. You can't have 3 turrets because. Sorry.
All right, Keith. I want to listen to you. I unmuted you, and what do you play? Are you a gamer one trick?
What rank are you, by the way?
I don't know. Can't remember.
Okay. Can you make me group leader quickly, please? I want to show you guys game mode. It'll blow your mind.
My mind is already blown.
Okay. No. Okay. Can I show you a? Can you make me group leader quickly, please?
Yeah, I've done it.
Oh, thanks. I'd like to. I made this one myself, so I hope it's good.
Is it like a workshop mode?
Pardon?
Did you use the workshop editor?
Yep, I did it all myself.
Nice. What is it?
I think this one.
So what's your opinion on the role lock? Because I know you're very young and
Hell,
maybe it's
hate
not
it.
affecting you very much, but
Absolutely hate it.
you hate it.
Yep.
You don't want it.
No, I don't.
What's the reason? Is there like you enjoy the freedom of changing, or
Yeah.
because I know like you probably have friends you play with, right? Maybe sometimes.
Yeah.
And you wanna have like 5 DPS sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
You just wanna mess around. It's not like you don't wanna play seriously all the time, you know? Sometimes you wanna play just mess around and casual.
Have you accepted my friend request, maybe?
But
Oh.
so what is this? What's this game mode you're showing me?
It won't. I made it myself, but won't let me. Enter name.
I need to go pretty soon, so
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly find it.
you can friend request me and we can play this later if you want.
I have. What time do you come back?
I'm not sure. Probably tomorrow.
Okay. I know it says remove friend, so you've already accepted. I'm just gonna quickly do it.
So that was interesting. Just getting people's opinion on role lock, and we were using the LFG thing. Kind of ironic that we were using LFG to gather opinions about role lock, and people are using LFG as an argument against role lock. They're saying that it's dead, right? No one joins. But I mean, it's not my experience that role lock that LFG is dead. It just takes a little while for the group to populate. If 222 is as popular as people said, you know, then they could have used LFG, and it should have been possible for them to find a group. But because of the bug with groups not showing up, that would have had obviously a very negative effect with LFG. I'm gonna head off for now. We'll continue the debate shortly, maybe in an hour, maybe tomorrow.